Hey, Jen here with California Baby Love, and I've got my husband Ben, and we have our new baby. Everly Robin is her first and middle name. So she was born last Sunday, and I did another video in the hospital if you want to check it out that just talks about the birth story a little bit, but I ended up having a C-section. And so we were in the hospital and discharged Thursday. So today is Monday, so we've been home the past 4 nights with her. And it's been going really good, I would say. We're actually loving every moment of it. And a lot of people tried to warn us of the stress of having a newborn, but so far so good for us. I mean, I can honestly say I'm loving it.
It's not nearly as hard as we thought it would be. And yeah, I think we're both enjoying it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So a couple points I want to talk about. The first night that we had her home, how would you say that it went, babe?
They're all blending together now.
Yeah. Well, I feel like that night we were just like...
Oh, we were up a lot.
Yeah, I think we got up a lot, but then in the morning we were like, oh, we survived, and it wasn't really that bad. Mm-hmm. So she's been a champion eater, and she's been nursing, pretty regularly. It was every 2 hours on the dot. And then, so that night I was up every 2 hours, and I think I got the least amount of sleep that night. And the nights since then, the last 3 nights, she slept a little bit longer stretches. Like last night she slept for 2 4-hour stretches. And they told us at the hospital that's the longest we should let her go is 4 hours. So I even had to wake her up at one of those to feed her. But then during the day she's pretty regular, like every 2 hours. So it's kind of nice that she sleeps a little longer.
Yeah.
At nighttime.
I mean, that was the main complaint the main preparation we heard from our friends that have kids was, you're not going to sleep, you're never going to sleep again, and all that kind of thing. And that just hasn't been the case. I mean, Everly's right next to the bed in the co-sleeper, and so Jen's right next to her, and she'll stir a little bit at night, and Jen will feed her and put her right back in the bed without even getting out of bed. And I won't even wake up. I mean, I've told her I'm happy to get up, like, you know that, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm happy to help out.
She doesn't get to the point of crying.
Yeah,
so.
And if she needs a diaper change or something, I'm happy to get up. But it's been really nice.
Yeah. I've gotten about 6 hours of sleep the past 3 nights. I might have even got 7 last night. So that's been going good. Yeah, and so her eating is, I'm full-on breastfeeding. I haven't had to use the pump once at all, just because she's been just a little champ, like, working at it, and she's a natural, and she's basically taught me how to do the breastfeeding because she just has the instincts. And so we're really blessed because I know that a lot of babies and new moms struggle to master the breastfeeding, and so I feel so lucky that I have a baby that just knows what to do. So you guys probably know that we are planning on cloth diapering if you've seen some of my other videos, but Everly was born 6 pounds 11 ounces, and so right now she's a petite little girl, even though she's eating nonstop. She's actually a little too small to fit into the smallest diapers that I have. The smallest ones I have say they range from 6 pounds up, and I've got some workhorse fitteds and some pre-folds that fit, but then the wraps that go over them just look too big on her, and her cord stump hasn't fallen off yet. So we've been using some really good disposable diapers, newborn size right now, and it's actually just one less thing that we have to kind of master at this stage. We've only had her home a couple days, so it's been sort of nice to just throw the diapers away. And we're using Honest diapers, which if you know me, one of the reasons I want to do cloth diapering is because I like the cost savings. And so if you go on to thehonestcompany.com, they do have free sample packs that you can get. So we did get a couple of those because we have a bundle that we get from them every month with some cleaning supplies that I'm just really liking. It's all natural stuff, and so we got some free diapers from them, and then a friend of ours gave us a whole bunch of Honest Company diapers that her little girl grew out of. So we actually haven't had to buy any diapers, but I'm happy to say we're still using eco-friendly diapers that are all natural, and then once she's a little bigger, we'll transition into the cloth diapers, and hopefully we're not getting too spoiled by the disposables.
I don't know, I think the transition might be a little tough. I'm a little scared.
Some soothing techniques that we're doing that I would say we're like really good, who would have known, we're really good at the teamwork thing, and Ben's home from work right now he took 2 weeks off, and so I think like maybe that's why it's been really smooth and enjoyable for us, because whenever she is upset and like, you know, sometimes she does get a little bit inconsolable, you don't know what's wrong, but it doesn't last that long, and we're always able to pass her off. And so I have a Catan wrap, which if you haven't seen what that is, it's similar to a Moby. It's a natural style wrap, but it's just 2 loops, and then it's a sized wrap, so I'm in the size small, which would not fit Ben, so we got him a Moby wrap, and she really likes being in those wraps, so that's sort of been a good soothing technique.
And what I noticed too, I mean, there's a million that I learned from the pediatrician in the hospital, who was like a magician with these babies, being able to soothe them. But one thing really was that he used a lot was his pinky, that he would swaddle them first, because they're so not used to their arms and flailing and being able to move. It kind of freaks them out, and so he just coached me on a couple different swaddles to keep them really tight. And I really like this one that Jen bought. It's like a sleeping bag, and it's got Velcro on it.
It's called a halo wrap.
It's called a halo wrap, and you can see Evie she's in this thing, and it's a good swaddle because it's got Velcro on it. Whereas if we're using just a regular blanket, you have to be able to tuck it really. It's just a little bit harder to do. But with this, you can do a really tight swaddle like easily, and they just love it. And so she calms like right down when we do that. But there's all kinds of tricks we've been learning to keep her calm.
We have a bouncer seat, which she will like if she's really tired, and we put her in it and it vibrates. It's the Snug-A-Baby bouncer, and then our friends lent us the Snug-A-Baby swing, so we have that in our bedroom, and that works really well too. But I noticed she doesn't calm right down. If she's upset and we stick her in that, it doesn't really work. But
she wants to be held.
If she is already like drifting off, or if she's really happy, we can put her in there and she'll just like hang out. But she's so precious and perfect, and we just feel so blessed because she's healthy and beautiful, and we're just loving it. So.
Well, one last technique that I've found to work really well is one of our doctors. He said with the tight swaddle, and you're going back and forth and up and down at the same time. So as you're rocking the baby back and forth, kind of looks like this. I don't know if you can see, but I'm going up and down like this. So back and forth and up and down, back and forth and up and down. He said, for some reason, it has something to do with the inner ear of the baby, but they have this really soothing motion to the back and forth and up and down movement.
Our dog.
Sorry. And I noticed that Everly really responds to that well. So if she's wrapped tight and I do that kind of swaying with her, she really blisses out and calms down.
Yeah. Ben's like the baby whisperer. So thanks for watching. Our baby's 1 week old and a couple hours, and we're just really happy to have her home, and we'll do some more updates once we learn more about what it's like being new parents. So thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.